What's up, guys? It's KB. Make sure you subscribe to the Underground Sports Philadelphia YouTube channel. Click the bell icon down below so you don't miss a single video from us. And thanks for tuning in to another video from Underground Sports Philadelphia. Now let's get into it.
Philadelphia, baby, you're gonna love it. Best sports fans in the world. Actually, the worst, but that's what makes them the best.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome into episode number 548 of Underground Sports Philadelphia, presented by the City of Vineland. It's KB coming at you from Underground Studios. We're on the old StreamYard, no free ads, because Matt and my sister are finally on their honeymoon. They are in Italy. Got a fancy picture of them in front of the Coliseum, which is pretty sweet. So hopefully they are enjoying their time in Italy. Now that they are officially there, their flight was delayed forever. They did not leave until 2 in the morning today, when their flight was originally scheduled for 5:30 p.m. yesterday, as we record this on Wednesday. But they are in Italy enjoying themselves, and I'm very happy for them. So Matt will be back in about 2 weeks' time. But joining me like he traditionally does on the Sunday shows, going into Monday for the people who listen, the one and only host with the most, the people's champ, the bringer of pain, the bringer of rain, from the Pitts Cave, Mr. Patty Pitts.
Well, we put rain to the Pitts Cave because that's what I was fucking dealing with.
That's where I was going with it.
I'm
glad you picked up.
You are. Oh, we're on the same wave. Yeah, dude, not fun. Great day at work, and then you come home, and your ceiling is just dripping. And you have to call the HVAC guys. You got to call a plumber. My parents aren't even on this side of the country. It's all great right now. But we got wrestling on in a few, and we're coming here to help out. I love going live. All right, and
You love a live show.
I love a live show. I feed off the people. That's why I'm the champ. All right, and I'm ready to talk something other than Boston sports, because Boston sports are quite annoying me at the moment.
We're going to get into a lot, from the Phillies to NBA free agency,
I'll let you say that.
to just a whole lot going on in our spaces. Michael Rubin threw the party of the summer once again, and we will talk the brand new Lil Uzi Vert album as well, because he's Philadelphia's own, baby. But before we get into everything, and we also have this. Pitts. The field for the Home Run Derby is set. And for the people who may not know, we've made it a tradition. This will be year 3 of us going live during the Derby. Watch along companion stream Monday night, 7:45, 8 o'clock Eastern time. Moonshot Mania is back.
Can't wait. It's one of my favorite underground events of the year, because you just sit in the yard and you watch people hit dingers all night
while we just shoot the shit with the
shoot
boys.
The shit about whatever. There's no structure to a show. The whole point is you're watching the Derby with us and reacting, and makes for some great moments. I think I might have to order Wendy's.
Wendy's, sponsor our live stream.
Dude, quick story about my weekend of 4th of July. Got Wendy's and then woke up and remembered it. And a nice little animal, little bunny rabbit, squirrel, raccoon, just ate through the bag. There was just a Baconator just everywhere. There's just like strips of bacon on my driveway. I'm like, this is why we can't order food on our way home. We got to have it. We got to have the bag secured before
he did not secure the bag.
No, because I just do these weird things now. I'll just fall asleep before I get any sort of food. The whole point of me going home a little early is to get a little snack, go to bed, then I leave the food for the animals. Maybe we should give the animals too. I don't.
Unreal. We will get into all of that, but before we do, make sure you guys are following us on the socials. That's Twitter, Instagram, @UndergroundPHI. That's Facebook.com/UndergroundSportsPHI. Every single Wednesday, you can watch the show live before it goes out anywhere else. Twitch.tv/UndergroundSportsPHI. And now officially, We have bent the knee. We have caved. We are on TikTok at Underground
We're
PHI.
on that TikTok.
I will say, Pitts, I'm mad at myself for not getting us on there earlier.
Hey, I've had a lot of people.
It is a lot
TikTok.
easier of a platform to post to than I thought it would be. Obviously, still figuring out a lot of the nuances, but we'll be posting clips, original stuff on TikTok. So if you're not already, go follow us on TikTok at Underground PHI. All of our brands are on TikTok as well. Across the board, pretty much same handles that you see them, whether it's Twitter or Instagram, same handle. You can search us. But we are on TikTok at Underground PHI. So all the TikTok people, how we doing? Welcome to the Underground. It's
Patty Pitts, champ of the peeps. Nice to meet you.
It's a fun new challenge that I'm excited about. So follow us on all the socials. Subscribe to the podcast feed, Apple, Spotify. Leave those 5-star ratings and reviews. Be like Nick Castellanos' mom and listen to the podcast on Apple or Spotify. That was one of the coolest tweets I've ever received in my entire life.
It's game changing.
To have the mother of one of my favorite baseball players say she loves our content was like, I levitated to a higher plane. I was like the SpongeBob meme.
Because it's like a sneak way. It's once the mom likes you, then they're going to like you because every son wants to see their mom happy and liking things. So, I mean,
shout out Mama C. She's the GOAT, and Nikki C's an all-star, baby.
Thank God.
But yeah, subscribe to the pod feed and subscribe to the Underground Sports Philadelphia YouTube channel. God damn it. YouTube.com/@Underground Sports Philadelphia. That is going to be the exclusive place for Moonshot Mania on Monday night. Only on YouTube. That's where it will be. YouTube.com/@Underground Sports Philadelphia. That's where you get full video episodes of this show twice a week. Every show on our network. Original content, live streams, clips, shorts. We just posted potentially one of the best shorts we've ever posted, the old Joey Chestnut video I sent you, Pitts.
Bro, that
exploded on YouTube. Exploded on YouTube. That was a video I thought would do way better on TikTok. Exploded on YouTube.
So, all right. Serious note for a second, because I was told that it was canceled. And then all these videos and whatnot about Joey Chestnut going Stone Cold Steve Austin and declaring that it's on, proceeding to then win it.
He said,
"Yeah, give me the rundown."
He said,
here.
"I'm going to rally the people together, and we're going to do this fucker." That is his exact quote. Joey Chestnut's a man of the people.
So he's like,
we'll talk Joey Chestnut later in the show too, because it's been since the hot dog eating contest, one of the best. But he said that, and then they rallied the troops and brought everybody out.
Yeah, you don't. If he's saying I want to eat hot dogs, you kind of
gotta eat hot
deny
dogs.
him. You can't deny Joey Chestnut of eating.
He's a dog.
That's true. That's unlawful.
He's the man. So yeah, subscribe to the YouTube channel. We're at 515 subscribers right now. Somehow lost subscribers. What are we doing, people? Go subscribe. We're trying to get to 600 by the end of July. It means 85 more of you need to subscribe. We're doing a giveaway with Dewani right now. Part of it is to subscribe to the YouTube channel. So if you enter the giveaway, you are automatically entered. And we're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers, Pitts. We set this on the Outside the Box podcast.
Okay.
1,000 subscribers by DJ's birthday when we are in Boston for PLL quarterfinals.
That'd be
that's the ambitious goal. DJ 1K.
Dude, that's a hashtag already. Yep. Why are we not that should be a hashtag.
Hashtag DJ 1K. 1,000 for DJ's birthday. Because we will be at Gillette for the triple header of the PLO on DJ's birthday on Labor Day.
Can you remind Labor Day,
September 4th.
Okay, I'll make that note.
September
4th. I'll take that off of work. I'll take it off now. Get ahead of it. Because I want to. The last time I went to Gillette with you. That's what I'm saying. The last time I was at Gillette with you guys, I was hanging out with
we got to get you in. We got to get you in as media and be our like videographer.
Dude, I'll be your videographer.
That way you don't have to leave your camera in my hubcap.
Listen, motherfucker, I wanted to strangle that security guard.
Allegedly
strangle. Everyone's got the big bags now, and I get why. Like, keep it condensed. We got issues. I have a tripod. The worst I'm gonna do is just bop someone over the head with it. Okay, that is not a national threat of security of me just going boop right over your head. Okay, it's not.
That was unreal. But yeah, DJ 1K. By September 4th, we need to get to 1,000 subscribers or something bad's going to happen. So go subscribe. And of course, this podcast presented by the city of Vineland, best city on earth, right next to Philadelphia. It's the city of Vineland, two in tandem right there, holding us down. Philly and Vineland doing the damn thing, but the city of Vineland, the presenting sponsor of this podcast, and the city of Vineland municipal calendar features city-organized, city-sponsored, and city-affiliated events that are of public interest. I wonder if one day, #up to something season will be on the city of Vineland municipal calendar. The calendar, which is accessible at vinelandcity.org, is a good way for residents and visitors to build awareness, remain engaged with city government, and participate in local events. You can also follow the City of Vineland on their social media via their Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, and YouTube pages. Through these tools, you can stay connected to the community and get important announcements about programs and services offered by the city. Vineland, New Jersey, where it's always growing season. And big thank you to Security 21 Security Systems and Paul J. Gillespie Incorporated for their continued support of this podcast. Patty Pitts, we had a tradition like no other. 4th of July baseball.
Yep.
Philadelphia Phillies. Philadelphia. 1776. America's birthplace. Declaration of Independence. Liberty Bell. Founding Fathers. We had Phillies baseball in a dome in interleague play in Tampa Bay, Florida.
Dude, I'm sorry. As much shit as I give you about all that, Philly should be playing someone of stature that means something to July 4th, because it is a cornerstone of America. Like, maybe Philly and Boston should play every 4th of July.
I don't hate that either. Like, have like a rotating like triangle. Philly, Boston, Nationals, even though they're a stolen franchise.
Nationals,
Nationals, Phillies, like, and at least Nationals Phillies is a divisional rivalry.
Yeah. Why? Like, that's such a smarter idea. It's 4th of July. Baseball's trying to catch the wave on, what the people want. And matchups like this, if you have a set matchup every year, set date with a divisional rival, it makes it that much more exciting, and you're going to want to go. And because it's 4th of July, why don't you do something afterwards? Like, I don't know, maybe a concert.
Look at the fireworks.
Oh yeah, those are pretty popular. No 4th of July.
I mean, I will say the Phillies drone fireworks show this year, from everything I saw on social media, was freaking sweet.
Fireworks slap.
They had like the drone fireworks to start before they went into the real fireworks, and they would like made the drones look like Bryce Harper doing like the across the chest, and over top of it, they had radio and TV broadcasts going to pair up with everything that they were showing with the drones. It was so cool.
Sick. Oh, that's really cool.
But the Phillies win against the best team in baseball, the Tampa Bay Rays, yesterday. Old pal Zach Eflin on the mound against Aaron Nola, two besties for the resties.
That was cool.
That picture was awesome. And then you zoom in on Eflin's signature to Nola on the jersey. It says, "You will never know how much our friendship means to me." I was crying in the club. I love Zach Eflin. Like, me being like, everybody talks about the process Sixers era of when the Sixers were really bad. And yes, I was like tapped in during that. I went to one of the 10 games that they won in 2015. Believe it or not, that is one of my crowning achievements in life. So I witnessed one of the 10 wins of the 10-win 76ers.
That's a good accomplishment.
But I was such a certified sicko during the Phillies rebuild, man. Like, me and my buddy Noah Papiano, along with Dylan Mazzola, we were so invested in prospects at the lowest of low levels in minor league baseball for the Phillies because we knew they weren't going to be good, but we were ready to hitch the wagon to guys. And it was like buying stock in somebody that you thought was going to be good. And the amount of guys that we were just like, oh, he's going to be great. He's the next piece. Like, and then they just flamed out. And it's like, oh, well, we missed. It was always an Eflin guy. Always an Eflin guy. Always a Nola guy. And the fact that those two panned out, were successful, Eflin gets paid in free agency, the richest contract ever dished out by the Tampa Bay Rays organization.
Insane.
Like, I couldn't be happier for him. And I was happy that we were able to beat him. The Phillies getting that win was huge. Going into play tonight, the Phillies are the third wild card in the National League, which is massive.
Massive, bro.
Because everyone's freaking out about the playoffs and everything. And I mean, sure, you want to. We saw last year when it comes to Phillies baseball, just get in the dance, just get in. That's all that matters. Just get in and see what happens.
Yeah.
Being the third wild card this year is kind of a luxury because you're going to get matched up against whoever wins the National League Central. Once again, which is what you did last year.
Is it just...
It's by record. So whoever has the best record is how seeding goes. And the Diamondbacks right now are the best team in the NL West. They have a much better record than the Cincinnati Reds currently. / Milwaukee Brewers, who are a game back in the standings. And then the Braves are the best team in the National League, so you avoid the Braves as well. Getting in as the third wild card is not the worst thing in the world for the Phillies to do. Because then you're playing against either the Reds, who have been good. Like, I'm not going to discredit the Reds. Like, they are a fun team right now.
Yeah.
But the Phillies can beat them. They've won 4 out of 7 against them this year. Earlier this year, obviously, but... and then the Brewers are one of the most, I think, fraudulent teams in baseball this year. So whoever ends up winning that division, I think the Phillies have a great chance of doing what they did last year, upsetting one of those two teams, and then getting to the divisional round and playing either the Diamondbacks, the Braves, the Marlins, or the Dodgers.
It's not bad. Those aren't bad matchups.
It's the Marlins. I will be ordering all types of home health care to be bedside with me because I will have aneurysms on aneurysms if the Phillies have to play the Marlins in the playoffs.
Yeah, dude. The fact that the Marlins are even in the playoffs, like...
That's just the Marlins have 50 wins this year already.
They have 50 wins?
50 wins. And I'm going to give you this one. What do you think the Marlins' major league best record in one-run games is this year? This drives me insane.
Major league best, you said.
Major league best. Because it's such an anomaly, and it's like, it drives me crazy that they are like this good in one-run games this year. Because they shouldn't be where they are.
22.
They are overachieving. They are 20-5 in one-run games.
That's bananas.
They have won 20 out of 25 one-run games this year.
Gritty team.
Drives me insane.
That just is absolutely insane to me.
Drives me nuts.
That's a gritty team, though.
They are, and they're not going away. For the first 2 months of the year, Matt and I were like, they'll come back down to earth. Like, they'll kind of level out. I think they're just on another planet right now.
That's a team that, come playoff time, is a threat. Because if they've won that many one-run games, then they're
playing in pressure situations in half of their wins.
During the regular season in, like, May. They've been preparing for this for a long time.
They're winning 3-2 games before Memorial Day.
Dude, that's fucking incredible.
Winning 5-4 in June.
Oh, my God, dude. It's fucking hilarious.
It drives me crazy. But the Phillies right now at 45-39, playing good baseball. They're in a back-and-forth slugfest with the Tampa Bay Rays while we're recording this right now. It is currently 4-3 in the third inning, so we'll keep you updated throughout the rest of the show while we're live and recording. But Phillies are playing really good baseball right now. And that's what you want. Like, sure, do you want to get off to a hot start in April and May and kind of build momentum going into the summer? Absolutely. Like, you would much prefer your favorite team to be in a position like the Atlanta Braves, like the Tampa Bay Rays, like the Texas Rangers, record-wise, than you would the Phillies right now. And it's not that they're that far off the pace of being good. Like, they're 45-39, but you'd much rather your team be 57-28, sure. But playing good baseball in June, July, going into August, playing good baseball going into the trade deadline, September, that's what matters. It's almost like the NBA in a sense. Matt and I have kind of come to this conclusion. Like, baseball season truly doesn't start until Memorial Day.
Yeah.
Like, April and most of May happens, kind of like in the NBA where October and November happen. But nothing really starts until Christmas. Like those Christmas Day games, that's the unofficial official start to the NBA season.
We've said on the show that the NBA should start on Christmas.
100%. Well, now they have their in-season tournament that just got approved that we'll talk about too, happening in early December. But it truly feels like baseball doesn't really get underway until Memorial Day to kind of figure out if your team is good or not. And with the Phillies, you can't even use that logistic because they have been so Jekyll and Hyde in April and May over the past couple of years that their season doesn't start until the calendar flips to June and Kyle Schwarber realizes that it's June and goes on a fucking tear and Schwarberfest begins.
Schwarberfest, that's better. That's hilarious.
Shout out Wawa, no free shout outs. They dubbed Schwarberfest along with Hoagie Fest.
Well, that's incredible.
It's amazing.
That's marketing at its finest.
It's great. But I mean, 45-39 is great. And I mean, if the Phillies were in the freaking American League Central, they'd be leading the division by multiple games.
Dude, that's insane to me. How just abstract it is.
Or it's like we're just like the National League East, for whatever reason, is just one of the most competitive divisions in baseball, even though it's not all the teams involved. Like last year was Braves, Mets, Phillies. This year it's Braves, Marlins, Phillies. Like, that's just the way that this division is set up. These teams beat up on each other this year more so than ever, while divisional games are that much more important because of the fewer amount of times that you play your divisional opponents now. They're even more important. So when you lose divisional games, when you lose divisional series, it's going to weigh harder. That's why I was so pissed going into this Tampa series, because the Phillies lost 2 out of 3 to the Washington Nationals. You just can't do that, especially when the Marlins and Braves are playing each other and the Braves are helping you out and sweeping the Marlins. You got to be able to beat an inferior, now 34-51 Nationals team, because you could have gained ground going into this Marlins series that you have upcoming after Tampa Bay.
Yeah. You need to beat your divisional opponents early so you can have games like that. I agree. Who's Taijuan Walker? We stand
Taijuan Walker in this house. Taijuan Walker is one of the guys that when I started fantasy baseball, Dylan and I were the biggest Taijuan Walker stands. Since like 2016, we have been fans of Taijuan Walker. When he was playing in Arizona, playing in Seattle, I hated that he was a New York Met. He's too cool to be a New York Met. And then when we signed him, I was like, vindicated. Yeah. Vindication at its finest. We got our guy. I love Taijuan Walker. He is just a genuinely good human being too. Like very like out with pride support during the month of June, and just always like he's very like he's an ally. He's good with fans. Like when he was in New York last year or the year before, there was a kid who had never been to a Mets game. He's a huge fan. Parents like just couldn't afford to get the tickets or whatever the situation was. I could be misremembering. And then dad picks up the kid from school and says, "Hey, like Taijuan Walker got us tickets to the game." And then he got to meet Taijuan Walker before the game and stuff like that. Like, that's awesome. Such a cool thing. He's such a good dude. Today, like he's starting tonight, and on his Instagram shared the artwork of Dewani of him on his story, tagged Dewani in the post. And like he's just a man of the people. I love Taijuan Walker. He is like a guy that I would love to have on this show.
All right.
So yeah,
good to know.
we stand Taiwan Walker in this
All
house.
right. See, I'm learning my Philly athletes.
We love him. Taiwan Skywalker.
Yeah, that just plays.
I'm pretty sure that's his Instagram handle.
Yeah, you have to, if you're a Star Wars guy and your name's that.
And he wears number 99. Like, just such a good pitcher number. Like, if you're good and you wear 99 as a pitcher, like, you're just cool.
If okay, I'm expanding this to all sports. You can't wear 99 if you are mid.
Correct.
Like 99 is
a great take.
Saved for the best or the leaders of the team.
Correct.
They may not be the best stats wise, but they do one thing is skill wise unbelievable, and they're a locker room leader. You need you can't imagine that 99 guys like 67. You know what I mean? It's not really a memorable number. People remember 99.
Correct. Like
that's
obviously Wayne Gretzky.
Yeah.
The GOAT. JJ Watt.
That's my
leader and great.
Amazing.
Paul Rabel, 99.
Paul Rabel. I have a Paul Rabel jersey.
99 is like, it's a cool number, but you also got to be good or you got to be a leader. That's a great take. Great take. Comment on YouTube your favorite number 99 athlete.
Ooh, yes, I'd love to see those.
But yeah, I mean, the Phillies are just doing their thing, and great article on Fox Sports that came out today, actually. It was updated today. I think it came out yesterday. About the Phillies embracing their newfound fame. It's from the Cespedes Family Barbecue guys who do great work covering Major League Baseball as a whole. They have podcasts and everything. With Sirius, I believe they're on now. Just some great quotes in here about the Phillies having stories and talking about their newfound fame. And it's just so good to know that Bryson Stott and I are the same human. Because Bryson Stott got recognized in a Wawa, and he said, I guess it's not it's not the most unique place to get recognized, and I guess that's where you'd want to go to get recognized. He's just like me.
He's going to Wawa. You know what I mean? Like
Wawa.
that is a man of the people. Just
Garrett Stubbs going to Reading Terminal Market. Brandon Marsh getting recognized at the Urinal.
Yeah, like they're embracing the culture. You need,
and the best
like
part is it's like
organization.
It's these young guys too getting recognized. Like Stubbs, Marsh, Stott, they're all in their like early 20s.
And that's crazy that they're getting like that.
They're getting recognized. It's not like it's Bryce Harper out there. You know, he's obviously going to get recognized. The JT Real Muto, he's going to get recognized. The young guys getting recognized is the cool part about this team, because that just shows you that everybody's bought back into the Phils.
You need them to get back. That's it. It's a loss after last season. Of course, it's awesome. So
apparently, after the National Series in early June, the Phillies brought back playing "Dancing on My Own" in the locker room after wins.
Yeah,
one of the greatest tweets I've seen when it regards that song and the Phillies. You know the meme of the guy standing at the party by himself, and then everybody's just like making out or just It's just like they have no idea that, and that's the meme template.
Yeah.
Someone tweeted that meme and said, Trey Turner watching the Phillies sing "Dancing on My Own" in the clubhouse after wins.
That's so funny.
It's so good. It's so good.
Classic. That's such a good
one. But the Phillies, they just need to get more consistent offensively. Like that National Series, and I talked about on the most recent episode of the pod. You can go listen to it. They outscored the Nationals 25-11 and lost the series.
Yeah, dude.
They lost 2-1, lost 5-4, and then win 19 to whatever the final score was.
Yeah, there's your anomaly. They got 19 to something, but wow,
But here's the thing. You know you're in good hands when Shaquille O'Neal, DJ Diesel, has a post-game concert after the game on Saturday when they explode for 19 runs and says that the Phillies are going to win the World Series. Shaq's all in on the Phils.
I mean, of course they scored 19 runs. Shaq was in the building. You need to have...
And then goes out and puts a performance of a lifetime on The Fanatics up there with Shaq while he's DJing. And then he drops that the Phillies are going to win the World Series.
You need to see a picture of Shaq with the Fanatic.
I found one. I'll send it to you. My buddy took one. It's great.
That's adorable.
It's great.
Oh, I need to see
Shaq
that.
up there in the Phillies tank top hoodie.
Shaq is such an awesome human.
I love Shaq. I've always loved Shaq, but even more so now, like retired from the NBA, Shaq is just all time.
He's the cool uncle.
100%.
He's the cool uncle of sports media.
100%. Love Shaq.
Another great take by the champ right here.
Trey Turner just hit a solo home run. We got a tie ball game, ladies and gentlemen.
Who hit home run?
Fucking go. Trey Turner, Captain America.
Well, he's dancing.
He's back in Florida. He thinks it's the World Baseball Classic again.
Yeah, he's just dancing on his own around the bases right now. So
he's like, I'm in the corner. I love when I get my friends who like may not even be Phillies fans, or they're like casual Phillies fans, and they're just out at a bar or out at a club, and that song comes on, and I just get a Snapchat or a video sent to me while that's playing. I'm like, oh, you
made an impact.
You
made an impact. Love
Shout
that.
out Callum Scott. Pitsy, shall we get into your favorite segment when you're on the main show, the NL East and MLB run differentials?
Yeah.
It's brought to you by our awesome friends over at Wasted Wedge. A new age of golf has arrived. Pitch, you've been on the golf course a lot lately, and I'm sure you guys could have used some wasted wedges.
I think if I had a wasted wedge at hole 16 at Walston on Monday, we would have turned things around because we were great. It was me against Big Ben. Usually doesn't happen. So I wanted to I've been playing a lot better. Get to 16 where a hole down, I put 3 into the drink and it was lights out from there. It's a tough hole, Walton Golf Course. It's 16th hole. It's a really tough course. So yeah. So I think a wasted wedge would have helped me a little bit there. Absolutely.
Wasted Wedge, they're a new age of golf. It's arrived, and if you're looking to be the talk and envy of your group and create memories with your friends and family, look no further than the lineup of Wasted Wedge products and merchandise. I want you guys to think your traditional shot skis, Pitsy. I'm sure you saw a bunch of those in your QU college house party days, and how annoying they were to lug around, how breakable they were because there was actual shot glasses involved. Like, how much broken glass was involved with a shot ski?
Because you get the 3 that work, and then you get the one idiot that doesn't know how to do it, and then their glass falls, and then glass breaks, and you got everyone with flip-flops. It's just not good. Just have it all compact. That's why they're the best.
It's easy. Wasted Wedge fixes all those problems. It's compactable, fits in the side pocket of a golf bag. They've got extender pieces to get more people involved, more shots, more fun. That's the tagline, baby. And it's plastic cups being used, so your choice of alcohol, it's easier to clean, easier to just enjoy the fun. You're not worrying about cleaning out glasses, only using one type of drink in those glasses the entire night. You don't got to worry about any of that. Wasted Wedge is here to fix all those problems. They're a blast to drink shots out of on and off the course. You guys can check them out at wastedwedge.com or follow them on Facebook and Instagram at Wasted Wedge. Be sure to let them know you're coming from Underground Sports Philadelphia. That's wastedwedge.com and at Wasted Wedge on Instagram and Facebook. Remember the name, wastedwedge.com. Pitsy, the NL East run differential has changed quite a bit since the last time you've been on the show.
Ooh, I love change.
Are you ready?
I'm going to try. I'm ready.
So we are going to start in the National League East, like we always do, with the 57-28 Atlanta Braves, who have scored a division-high 479 runs. What do you think their positive run differential? They are no longer alone in the positive run differential category either in the division. They have a companion. But what do you think their run differential is at?
I'll go plus 24.
Well, Pitts, I'm going to need you to do some quick math, multiply and add there, because they are at a plus 140. They are raking this year.
Oh,
I can't wait for the Braves cheating scandal to be unveiled.
Oh, what are they hitting in the dugout? I think they're doing just I don't know. They're
Who
doing something
knows?
with it.
Too much is going on.
One
But yeah,
tomahawk
plus
chop.
140 is the Braves run differential.
Jesus.
Then we move to South Beach, the Miami Marlins, the dumbest team in baseball, at 50-37, where their expected win-loss this year, Pitts, is 43-44. That's how hardcore they're overperforming.
That is just absolutely insane.
They have scored a not division low anymore. Second fewest runs, though, in the division they have scored. 361. What do you think their run differential is at?
It's the Marlins, so it's stupid.
It is
Like,
dumb.
it's positive, you say.
It is not. They are in the negative still.
All right, so -9.
Pretty damn close. -8.
Dude.
-8 at 50-37 is ridiculous.
That's why they're winning so many one-run games.
Yep. And then when they lose, they lose.
Oh, they lose hard. They crash burn.
They drive me nuts. Moving on to our Philadelphia Phillies in third place at 45-39. Pitsy, we are the companions to the Braves.
No way.
Shout out to the 19-run outburst against the Nationals.
Oh, huge.
Finally dug ourselves out of the negative run differential for the first time all season. We are in the positives with 380 runs scored, third most in the division. What do you have our run differential at?
Just got out of the negatives. I'm going to go +5.
Pretty close again, +8.
All right, price is right.
+8.
I'm going to contestants row.
Phil's back in the positives. They have a 500 road record now after the win yesterday against Tampa Bay, 23-23 on the road. Remember a few weeks ago when you were on, they were abysmal on the road.
Could
Figured
not
some things out.
win.
They are currently trailing, or the Phillies are currently winning 5-4.
Oh, it was
So
4-3
hopefully-
when I last checked.
Yeah, so the home run there by, the boy. He's just like me for real. Bryson Stott singled to give the Phillies the lead in the top of the fifth.
Let's ride.
So, Phillies could go to above 500 before the night is over. Well, once the night is over, which would be great. The Lowell New York Mets at 39-46. 18 games back of first place, which is just a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. They are the team with the second most runs scored in the division this year at 384. But obviously, there's only two teams with positive run differentials, and I already gave them to you. So, Pitsy, what is the Mets' run differential?
-18.
I wish. Cut it in half. -9.
Oh, I won my guess.
It's great watching the Mets fail. It's just so good. They're 20-19 at home, but they are 19-27 on the road. Lol Mets forever.
I gotta get that shirt.
Yeah. I gotta get the shirt of the fanatic strangling Mr. Met.
No,
too.
there was one that just came out. It's like
Muck the Fets.
Muck the Fets. I need it.
Muck them. Then the stolen franchise Washington Nationals at 34-51. They've scored a division low 350 runs this year. What's their run differential at, Pitsy?
I'm going like -34.
Well, they probably wish it was that. They are at a -80,
Oh,
which
oh.
not the worst in the National League, because if we take a look around the league, the stupidest division in the National League is the NL Central, where every team except for the fourth place 39-45 Chicago Cubs, every other team has a negative run differential, but the 39-45 fourth place Chicago Cubs are at a +23 run differential.
That's why I love this game.
Baseball!
Dude, that's why I love this game. Because that's nonsense. Right there. Like the Cubs just hit the ball really well, but then once they go on defense,
The
They're giving up
Reds
runs.
and the Brewers at the top of the division both have negative 15 run differentials, and then the Pirates and Cardinals both with negative 38 run differentials. Baseball. Baby. And then the NL West, every team except for the Colorado Rockies in the positives. Pitts, can you guess the National League worst run differential owned by the Colorado Rockies? It's not quite Athletics territory, but
Oh, it's okay. Yeah. I'll
they
go
could be on their way there.
minus 93.
They wish. They are at a negative 147. The air is thin in Colorado as they are
Dude, are they
33
hitting a
and
ball?
55.
Are they hitting the ball off the tee? Like, are they just like going to place it and just
Ding!
dude, that's insane. You play at a field where the air is better for offense. Not even dingers. Just
Take it
offense.
from me.
What are we doing?
They have the second worst run differential in all of baseball.
There is no way the Price is Right just came on right now.
That's
I'm
hilarious.
sorry. That's that is.
Pitsy, the Oakland A's, though.
Oh God, is it worse than the Rockies?
Oh, yeah.
How?
Oh, yeah. Come on, it's the Oakland A's.
I'm gonna go 171.
They wish. The Oakland
They-
A's have given up a league worst. And by league, I mean major league. But not by much. The Rockies have given up 532 runs this year. The Oakland A's have given up 544. They have a negative 236 run differential.
Dude, give up. Give the fuck up. Just stop. Just wave the white flag. Okay. That can't be fun. That can't be fun. It's like, oh my.
Oh, I think your mic got disconnected.
I think it's okay. Hold
There
on.
we go. I can hear you again.
That's all that matters. That's it.
Oh, I think your mic's cutting out again.
It's doing that thing where it just switches to my speakers, so
Nice.
love it.
So yeah, the A's not doing too great. The Kansas City Royals also not doing great, and a negative 141 run differential. Every team in your American League East, though, positive run differentials. Tampa Bay Rays, second best run differential in the American League and in all of baseball at plus 155. Texas Rangers with the best in the American League and all of baseball at plus 159.
Is it more insane of a team being in the negative like 200s? Being in the
Cut out again. Getting like crazy feedback from you.
It is. We're doing it live. Is it more wild for a team to have negative 200 run differential as opposed to a team with like a plus 200 differential?
Oh, I think so.
Okay.
100%.
Because 150 seems like a lot, and I'm still, blown away by it. But when you hear the negative,
Just shows your offense is good. When you have a negative 236 run differential, that tells me you can't score runs and your pitching is god awful.
So it's a little combination of both. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. That makes sense.
So there you have it. Your Major League Baseball and your NL East run differentials brought to you by our friends over at Wasted Wedge. Pitts, let's hit the hardwood. NBA free agency, doing the thing, and it's brought to you by our friends over at Kenwood Beer, the official beer of Underground Sports Philadelphia. The all-new rebrand going down with the gold top Kennies. They look great. I can't wait to get some here at the studio. Kenwood Beer, the official beer sponsor and partner of Underground Sports Philadelphia. Who is Kenny, you might ask? Well, Kenny is smooth, clean, and bright with taste to boot. Kenny is the routine choice of folks who want a balanced, flavorful, no-frills beer that's right for any occasion. Some call it the best light beer they've ever had. We just say you can't beat the original. It's 4.1% ABV, just 120 calories, and only 8 grams of carbs with this new Kenny rebrand. The carbs have cut down. The calories are cut down. It's the best light beer on the planet. Go to kenwoodbeer.com and use the Kenny tracker to see who's got it on tap in the Philadelphia area. You got to be 21 or older to do so. And, of course, please drink responsibly.
So I switched my mic.
There we go.
Dude,
that's how it's done.
That is how we do it during an
as they once said in Rocky, that's how winning is done.
That's how winning's done, Rock.
NBA free agency has been crazy. I talked about it a little bit on the most recent episode, but Patrick Beverley is a Philadelphia 76er. There has never been a more prototypical Philadelphia 76ers player in this era of Sixers basketball than Patrick Beverley. He is a dog. He is meant for Philadelphia. He said on his podcast, the Pat Bev pod with Roan, shout out to the boy Roan, that he called Doc Rivers before making his decision because Doc obviously was just coaching the Sixers. He has a history with Doc.
Yeah.
With the Clippers, and he asked Doc, tell me about Philly. Like, I might sign there. And he said, you're a great fit for Philly. You're great for Joel. You obviously have history with James Harden. He said, if I had you on this team last year, things would have been different. So
quite the word.
That is when he told his agent and everything, I'm going to Philly. He had other offers from other teams, including your Boston Celtics.
Yeah, I knew. Yeah, there was an offer there.
And the Washington Wizards, he said, were another team, but both of those teams told him they needed him to wait longer so they could figure some things out roster-wise and everything, and he said, I don't want to wait. So he is a Sixer. Very excited about that. The James Harden saga continues. Not really much has changed other than it might be that James is here to start the season at least. The pictures from Michael Rubin's white party makes it seem like James is totally okay being here. It's very different than Ben Simmons' trade request 2 years ago, where he just had James Harden was living his life, probably responsibly consuming some beverages.
Responsibly, of course.
Taking pictures with Tobias Harris and Joel Embiid the entire night. I think things relationship-wise with the guys on the roster are okay. I think it's more so James Harden's relationship with the front office that might be a little severed. But not much has changed other than Patrick Beverley is now in the Sixers. And your boy Dame Lillard wants to be a member of the Miami Heat.
Yeah, what's up with everyone going to the Heat? I'm so sick of it.
There's no loyalty anymore, Pitts. There's no loyalty anymore.
No, there's no loyalty anymore. No one has any goddamn loyalty. All right? It's so frustrating. Damian Lillard, there's no reason that man should be requesting a trade.
Well, there is. It's just 3 years too late.
That's what I'm saying. No, that's what I mean is that at this point, Damian Lillard should have just ate it.
Should have been traded.
And could have been traded in a better situation, and he'd probably be on a finals contending team, where now he waited to try to help or work with the organization to build a team. They did something on it their own, and then they kind of forced him to, draw his hand there. This could be my bias coming in, but I don't know why he just doesn't go to Celtics. I feel like he would be a perfect fit to play the true one facilitator.
Trading Jaylen Brown to the Trailblazers?
I would send Jaylen Brown to the goddamn moon. I'm so sick. Everyone's doing a 180 now the season's over.
Well, Jaylen Brown can't do those because he can't go left.
That's my point.
He can't do a 180.
My point.
He can only do negative 180s.
Because he has no handles. He can't handle the heat. That's why he's on Miami.
Jaylen Brown loves a unicycle.
Bro,
no handles.
I'm so sick of Jaylen Brown. And everyone, and I had people that were on my side or even converting me to this side during the playoffs and regular season where he's just coming up short on a lot of big moments. And then the season's over. A couple people leave. It's like, well, Jaylen, he's good. Remember he did this and that. It's like, no, he didn't show up in the playoffs. Like, sorry, even Jason Tatum showed up when it mattered, sort of. And I just don't get it. All right.
Your boy got traded right before we started.
Dude, I would have traded Jaylen Brown over Marcus Smart. I would trade a lot of people over
that
Marcus
Grizzlies
Smart.
team has some guys.
Dude,
that
they're gonna be a sneaky.
When Ja
team.
comes back, it's gonna be very interesting because not only is Marcus Smart there, they signed Derrick Rose.
Yeah. They did?
Yeah. D Rose back in Memphis. Your boy Grant Williams got traded tonight, right before we started recording.
Yeah, that's what I'm referring to too. I was waiting for you to say the key word. I know Grant Williams is Grant Williams. He's not a starter. He's just a great role guy. We need those guys. The problem is that in this league, these guys are becoming too expensive. And I get it. After I had
my Chris Paul's on the Warriors.
Dude, I'm so sick of the NBA. It's like a goddamn 2K franchise with your friends. Like, I am sorry, but it is.
You know what would be very fun? And you would love it just for your brand? If the Spurs signed Bol. Because then they'd have Wemby and Bol
rebounding. They would. No one is getting in the paint. That is a lethal threat.
I saw a tweet that went viral. It's like the Spurs have the chance to do one of the funniest things of all time.
You have to. I mean, Greg Popovich has to be foaming at the mouth on the fact that he has.
Brett Brown's the assistant coach. Bol's the most processed Sixer to never play for the processed Sixers.
Yes. I think he's a lot better than people give him. Agreed. Honestly, he can shoot. He has kind of good handles. Backup.
Be so funny, him and Wemby.
Dude, if you want to play Spurs basketball in this era, it's those guys because they can do the fundamentals down low. But it's like, oh yeah, you force the big man to the paint or force the big man outside. I mean, he can't shoot or pass it off. No, he's gonna drain a shot in your face, or he's gonna cross you up and actually drive into the lane.
And then we got Bradley Beal on the Suns now.
If they sign, that's weird. If they sign Bol, the Spurs, I will place a future Spurs finals. I put it. I don't care. You have to.
Future for what? 2030?
No, like within the next 3 years.
Speaking of the NBA though, and just pop culture in general, former Sixers minority owner, and now CEO of Fanatics, Michael Rubin, had his annual white party in the Hamptons. That it was the who's who of sports, pop culture, and entertainment. Your boy Tom Brady was there.
All my boys were there. Apparently Tony Khan was there.
James Harden, Joel Embiid, Tobias Harris, and Tyrese Maxey were all there. Kim Kardashian was there.
Meek Mill.
Meek, Robert Kraft.
I saw this video online with Jack Harlow.
Did you see the Watch video?
That's what I watched. That's what I.
That video is insane,
dude. I want to be an annual guest at that party so goddamn bad. I would do a lot of dirty things. That is just sick.
The amount of money that the watches alone on the wrists of multiple attendees.
God.
And I guess Meek Mill was not lying when he said Richard Mille cost a Lambo. Because the prices of those Richard Milles was a Lambo.
It was a Lambo at the end of the day.
Like,
insane.
DJ Khaled was wearing a $450,000 watch. Jay-Z was wearing a watch that recently sold at auction for $7.6 million.
How you cut out how much?
$7.6 million.
What is that? It's the thing.
That's insane.
What does that thing do?
Tells
That's
time.
insane.
That's what it does.
And look good. You look good too.
The pictures that came out from the white party, specifically involving the Sixers, were quite funny. And the most notable one is the one of Joel Embiid and Michael Rubin. They look like they're about to kiss each other so passionately.
So passionately.
Tobias Harris posted the pictures on his Instagram, and Michael Rubin commented, "Glad you survived." Pat McAfee was talking about it today on his show. Michael Rubin tweeted back at him and said, "Just starting to finally get back to normal today."
When was that?
It was either yesterday or over the weekend. I'm pretty sure it was yesterday.
Jesus.
Yeah, because he does it on the 4th of July.
That's incredible. That's just insane. I want to go so bad. Like, so bad. I'd be a hit. We would be a hit.
I do know somebody who is very close with Michael Rubin.
All right, let's
But
work it.
I saw somebody post this party looks like the ultimate Knives Out scene. Imagine like a heist going down at the Michael Rubin white party.
Dude, that's gonna be a movie
And then
in
it's
like
a Knives
5
Out.
years.
Daniel Craig just pulls up.
Daniel Craig playing David Beckham.
Daniel Craig, Knives Out like 17. It's just the Michael Rubin white party.
Give it 5 years. I think we're on to
Ryan
something.
Johnson, if you're listening, we have a pitch for you. But yeah, the white party was insane. The watch prices were even more insane. And it seems like James Harden is content with his teammates, so that's a good thing. Pat Bev also said on his podcast that he wants to live in Philly. He wants to breathe the city, look directly in the camera, and I just can't tell everybody how excited I am that Patrick Beverley is on the Sixers, because it's going to be some of the most ridiculous tomfoolery-filled basketball and off-court antics we get.
Yeah, he's such a Sixer, man, and I'm already picturing him being such a gnat when we play you guys. Just such a gnat.
And he's going to mentor Tyrese Maxey so well.
He is a good defender. I got to be unbiased here. He is a really good defender. And that's something that if you can work with Tyrese Maxey too, double people, whatnot, it's scary, you know, as much I don't like.
It's scary hours.
It is scary, especially with seeing how my team is going. It's nice. Congrats, man. Happy for you.
Also got to pull this up here because the NBA officially announced their in-season tournament that has been rumored for quite a while. It will take place from December 7th. It's set for December 7th and 9th in Las Vegas. Statistics will count for the league's regular season, except for the championship game of the event. It is an in-season tournament Final Four style. Trying to pull up everything here. That was from Woj. Now let's see what the Shams side of things reads like. Nothing from Shams. NBA in-season tournament.
See, I'm confused. So the games in the tournament, except for the championship, will count towards the regular season. So they're going to be more games now added to the regular season.
So, yes and no, in a way. Pulling it up here. So full details will be announced on Saturday at NBA Con. The in-season tournament will take place December 7th through 9th in Las Vegas, according to Woj. It's going to be interesting. They're basically trying to do kind of like what soccer does. The PLL did something like this, but it was off-season. Soccer does this more so with Champions League and other like international tournaments and stuff like that, where you'll be with your club and everything, but then during the week, as Nick Castellanos just hit a home run, hide your kids, hide your wife.
So that's
shout out
why
to the boy.
That's why we have plumbing issues.
The So they'll have like their regular like domestic season, and then Champions League takes place if you finish in the top 4 of the Premier League, Serie A table, and all the other leagues that are involved.
Mm-hmm.
And then you play those games during the week as opposed to the weekend and everything. It's kind of what the NBA is trying to do. It's the WNBA has an in-season tournament too before the season kicks off.
Okay.
So I think they're just trying to do that. It's more revenue. It's more eyes on the NBA.
Oh, I get that. Yeah.
It's the NBA's push trying to just be a year-round sport. So
Okay.
not mad about it. We'll see who's playing in it. I don't know how that's going to be determined. We'll get full details apparently this weekend. So,
nice.
We didn't talk about it, but the home run derby field is set. Are you ready, Patty Pitts? We have our full lineup for the home run derby. Moonshot Mania, our companion stream, going down Monday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, youtube.com/@undergroundsportsphiladelphia. Here is the field. The 1 seed versus the 8 seed. Chicago White Sox Luis Robert Jr. versus Orioles catcher Adley Rutschman. The 2 versus the 7. That dweeby, sneech-looking dork, Pete Alonso.
You need him, though. You need him.
Going for his 3rd title. Taking on the 7 seed, the hometown kid in Seattle, Julio Rodriguez. J-Rod is back.
I'm going with a hometown hero.
Then we've got the 3 versus the 6. I think these are 2 of your favorite baseball players, honestly. The 3 seed, former Boston Red Sox, current Los Angeles Dodger, Mookie Betts.
Nice.
Taking on the 6 seed from the Toronto Blue Jays, Vladimir Guerrero
That's
Jr.
a first-round matchup? That's tough. That should be in the finals, dude.
And then your 4 versus 5. The last installment that just got announced tonight. Adolis Garcia from the Texas Rangers, who's a big-time bopper, taking on the 5 seed, one of Pitts' favorite players, courtesy of Jet Passon and the World Baseball Classic, Randy Arozarena.
Rosarena.
Hi. What a field.
I think I might every time he hits a home run. It's like a button. Just
We're gonna have the Arozarena meter.
dude, you have to. It's the best in baseball. Rosarena.
Hi. What a field that we have for Monday night.
That is a good field. That is a really good home run derby. I'm excited. For that.
I am stoked. Luis Robert versus Adley Rutschman, Pete Alonso versus Julio Rodriguez, Mookie versus Vlad, and Adolis Garcia versus Randy Arozarena. This might go down, even though Pete Alonso's in it, he's a dork, the coolest home run derby of all time.
Pete Alonso's kind of cool.
In terms of swagger, confidence, cockiness, drip.
Well, Pete Alonso's
I mean, this is his event. Like, Pete Alonso lives for the home run derby.
Yeah, this is his field day.
And he announced it in the most Pete Alonso way while being mic'd up on Sunday Night Baseball.
Yeah, you got to break news somehow. Come on. That's how you stay relevant, man. They knew what they're doing.
Most Pete Alonso announcement ever. Like, I'm so stoked for Monday. Even if it's just the 2 of us, but I did invite some people, so hopefully we have guests throughout. And hopefully DJ's able to come through. Stevie Mack, Benny Pirro, and the rest of the boys. I'm stoked. And it's very funny that Luis Robert got entered today. And this is the tiebreaker. So contestants for the same number of home runs. The tiebreaker was the most homers hit since June 15th. So Luis Robert jumped Pete Alonso for the 1 seed. Pete's going to be on a mission to go toe-to-toe with Luis Robert.
You know that his photo is just
in Pete's locker.
In his locker, in the batting cages, above his bed. Like, you just know it's all there.
Oh, I love it. I'm so stoked. Like, Mookie's in the home run derby.
I know, I'm excited. Thank God.
The only thing that would have
Mookie,
made
though.
this cooler would have been if Nick Castellanos was in the home run derby.
No, I think
Although based on Nick Castellanos' home run
that's what I'm saying.
significance, World War III might have broken.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you hit like 30, and then for a month you just have.
I was hoping for the Nick Castellanos, because he's only on Instagram, he's not on Twitter. But the only way for him to have announced that he was going to be in the home run derby would be posting the Avengers post-credit scene where Thanos grabs the gauntlet and says, "Fine, I'll do it myself."
That would have been elite.
That would have been the ultimate way for Nick Castellanos to announce he was doing the home run derby.
That would have been elite. That would have been awesome.
If Castellanos was in it, we might have blipped.
Do you think you'd survive a blip? Lightning round.
Yes.
Is it weird? I say yes too. I think I'd survive.
I think I would survive.
I think I'm here.
It would be
Thanos
weird
and
to
I would
see.
get along.
It would be weird to see like which of the underground sports constituents would survive the blip and who gets snapped. Because there's no algorithm for it. It's just a 50% cut.
That's what I'm saying. What do you like?
YouTube comment section. Let us know who you think survives the blip from our company.
Or if you
gets blipped.
Or if you get blipped or not, give a reason why, and I'll agree with you or disagree with you based on how good. I want to know this. So this is actually a really interesting question. Streamer season.
Facts. So yeah, home run derby, and then one of the coolest photos we've stumbled upon. Somebody built a mini Citizens Bank Park in their backyard, and I need it.
I need it so bad.
On Instagram, at Cling of the Hill, has the mini bank in their backyard, and I need to visit the mini bank. Like, I'm going to pull up their Instagram right now and see potentially where they are from, because if we can do a podcast from the mini bank,
dude,
I would love that.
I would. That's a hell of an idea.
Like,
and then we call a game.
Exactly. I'm pulling it up right now.
I think we need this is just
yeah. We need to go to the mini bank. Where like I'm gonna DM this guy.
We're gonna figure it out. This needs to happen.
You put out because the mini bank is just too cool.
The pictures I saw were really good, like really good. I'm jealous of it. Honestly.
It's so cool. We need to go to the mini bank. Imagine if we have if we're able to get invited to the mini bank, we have a company like wiffle ball tournament.
I will cook burgers post game. I will feed you. Like what this needs to happen.
Yeah, needs to happen. That would be so sick.
That
so sick.
Needs to happen terribly.
We need to go to the mini bank. Bedlam at the mini bank.
If you're
so
out
cool.
there and listening, please.
It's so cool.
Hook us up.
Pitsy, the trend on the interwebs, the Immaculate Grid. This segment's going to be brought to you by our friends over at W Energy. Keeping us energized, keeping our energy clean, doing the dang thing. W's out there partnering with some new creators, and hopefully one day we're one of these creators that gets custom W shakers. W's clean energy, and they are out there changing the energy game, going to war on big energy. It's all natural. It's all clean. No artificial additives, no sugar, no calories, and it just tastes extremely good. You guys can go to w.gg and use code UNDERGROUND for 10% off any and all orders from our friends over at W. It is one of the most effective and direct ways to support everything we're doing here at Underground Sports Philadelphia. So go to w.gg and use code Underground for 10% off your order and clean up your energy game with Dubby. We are going to go into your wheelhouse of the Immaculate Grid. This popped up on my timeline today. Shout out to the boy Wes Euler, friend of the program, for putting me onto this. It's from no free ads, from dynastydaddy.com/gridiron. So it's basically the Immaculate Grid, but for football. I'm going to give Pitts this information here because I think this is important. Immaculate Grid, it can span any time with baseball. This information, the data is from 1999 to 2022.
Okay, that's huge. That's huge.
All right. So it is Immaculate Grid, just football. The teams we are dealing with right here on the live Gridiron Grid, going across horizontally at the top of your grid: Titans, Los Angeles Rams, Pittsburgh Steelers. Going down vertically on the left side of your grid: Pitsy's Detroit Lions, the Buffalo Bills, and the Florida Gators. Pitts, let's start off with one that I got off rip. Steelers Bills. I don't know if you have this one, but I do. It's Emmanuel Sanders.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. Who's on? Edmonds?
Well, that one's filled now, so now we just go.
Oh, we're going on a team effort here?
Yeah, we're going team effort. We got to use our brains together.
That's what I'm saying. I agree. Let's be tag champions. Let's do it.
I have one for Titans Bills as well. That also works for Rams Bills. So you tell me which one you want to fill. Which one do you think is more difficult?
I feel like Rams Bills isn't hard at all. Titans Bills.
Titans Bills, Roger Saffold.
Yeah, I would not have got that.
Who do you have for Rams Bills?
Von Miller.
Oh, I didn't even think of that. Good one. Good one. All right, so that one's filled.
Big one.
I'm going to go Rams Lions. Everyone's probably yelling Matthew Stafford. We're going on brand. We're going with the OG underground athlete, and that is the boy, the homie, the guy, Team Demby, Jamil Demby.
Fuck yeah. I'm not. I mean, I said Stafford at first, but I mean,
boom.
I love it.
Steelers Lions feels like there's a player I should know, and I'm just totally not thinking.
There's a running back.
It's somebody.
I want to say like Joik Bell, but that doesn't seem right.
What a name. The one that I'm going to struggle with the most is all of the Florida Gator stuff.
I have no recollection of college football if you're not Tim Tebow or Aaron Hernandez. So,
and Tim Tebow does not fit in any of these.
No, he doesn't really fit in a lot of categories. Hey,
you want to talk about Lowell Mets?
That's a tough category to be.
Titans Lions.
Titans Lions is like, I should know this, but it's definitely a receiver.
Who went to the University of Florida that played for the Steelers?
We are bombing. I'm not doing well right now. Lions, Titans, Lions, Steelers.
Oh, I'm an idiot. I know the Steelers Florida one. The Pounceys.
Oh, the Pounceys. Yeah. Pouncey. Yeah, that's right.
Do we want to go Mike or Marquise? Which one played for the Steelers? That's the real question.
No, Marquise Pouncey.
It was Marquise.
Oh shit! Now you're making me second guess.
I'm gonna double check. We saw the name.
We got it here. We need a
The name in our brain.
official.
Marquise did play for the Steelers.
All right, so did the other one play for the Lions too? They're both on the Steelers.
I know they were both on the Steelers. Now that I saw it, I know Mike played for the Dolphins.
Yeah, that's where he became star.
Dolphins and Chargers. Wait a minute. No, he's in a Chargers jersey there. Yeah.
There's a corner.
Yeah, there's a corner that's Steelers Lions.
Yes. Wait. No. Last year, or within the last 2 years, there has been one. It's annoying me. The one that actually might have just got signed, to be quite honest with you. There's been so much Lions shit.
Oh, didn't the Lions sign Cam Sutton?
Yeah.
He played for the Steelers.
Yeah, he was. Please tell me that's a yes.
No way. Oh, I'm an idiot. It's through 2022.
Oh, yeah, he didn't play yet. He signed this year.
I'm an idiot. That doesn't count.
Yeah, he signed this year, this offseason. They loaded.
Dummy. Dummy.
Yeah.
That doesn't count.
I'm struggling hard. I need to get back and hit the books here.
This is such good podcasting.
This is amazing podcasting. Dead air is both our minds just trying to think
such
of
good podcasting.
Random names. Oh my gosh. Titans, Lions,
Bears.
Titans.
Oh my.
There needs to be for some reason, Titans, Lions has to be either receiver or a linebacker, defensive lineman.
I'm looking up Joik Bell because that came to your mind for some reason.
Yeah, Joik Bell did not just play for the Lions.
No, he played for the Bears. I know that.
Are we close? Did I?
No, he was mostly Lions.
Damn it! Oh my god. Titans, Bills.
We got that.
Josh Norman has to be on this grid at some point. You're right.
Now I have to check Josh Norman's career because
We
all I can
have
think
to,
of
dude.
is
He has to be on this list.
Carolina, Washington, Buffalo, San Francisco, Carolina.
Oh, you dick! Did you go? Where did you go to college?
Coastal Carolina.
Oh, gosh darn it. Oh, those are good. It's guys like that. They're just random. I can't. The Lions drafted Anzalone.
Oh, I know Titans, Florida, because he played for the Eagles. I'm an idiot. Javon Curse.
Oh. I had a Javon Curse jersey for the Titans. Didn't know he went to Florida.
He's a Florida boy.
Okay. So we got that. Bills Gators wouldn't be one, right?
No, it's Rams Gators. Where did Robert Woods go to college? U.S.
Robert Woods, Titans, Bills. Is
We
that
got
not
Titans Bills already?
Huh?
We already got Titans Bills with Roger Saffold.
Oh, Saffold. Okay. I'm getting annoyed. Lions Steelers is really annoying me because I feel like I should know that one.
I think I have Titans Lions,
Is it going to annoy me?
but I don't know if it'll count. I mean, I know the boy Jameel counts, but Josh Dobbs was on the Lions practice squad last year.
Send it. I don't care. It has to.
Let's see. Yep, Josh Dobbs.
So we are going practice squad. All right, so we're only missing Gators, Rams,
and Steelers Lions. Whenever I see Steelers Lions, I just think Jerome Bettis, but that's not right.
Wait, who is Titans Lions?
Josh Dobbs.
Titans Lions?
Yeah.
Or Steelers Lions?
Titans Lions was Josh Dobbs.
Oh, then who's Steelers Lions?
We don't have that one yet.
Oh. Gators Rams. No idea. Steven Jackson?
No, I don't think he played for the Steelers.
No, Gators Rams. Like I'm picturing Steven Jackson.
No, he went to Oregon State.
Oh, there's where the orange came from. Okay. I'm like,
We're gonna look up the Rams Gators one because
no, yeah, that one needs to be.
oh, we're idiots. Van Jefferson.
Yep. Bad.
4 former Florida Gators on the Rams roster in the Super Bowl against the Patriots too.
Oh. And then Steelers Lions is the only one we're missing.
It was, let's see. Dante Fowler Jr. and Dominique Easley.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Van Jefferson. So now we're just missing Steelers Lions, which is the most elusive fucking thing.
I don't.
Steelers Lions players.
It's annoying me at this point.
I got one. I looked it up, but I got one. It's former Detroit Lion, current Pittsburgh Steeler, Miles Killebrew.
Yep. Yeah, what you're saying.
There it is. We got the grid. We got the grid, everybody.
Elusive Miles Killebrew.
The ever elusive Miles Killebrew. Got us. There it is.
Great.
Great podcasting there by the boys.
Hey, what are we doing?
Was the last thing on the list our president, Lil Uzi Vert?
Oh, dude, yeah. Last thing, we need to talk about this before I can eat.
That album's a banger.
Album's bang. The Nakamura. For any non-wrestling fan,
Me. I know this.
that for one, it's pretty much his theme song with a little bit of rap, obviously influence. But that song, when you listen to it, it just screams stadium anthem or song of a team coming out to the field. Like it's just, it gets your blood pumping you want to run through a brick wall, and it's just electric. Goosebumps every time.
For anybody that doesn't know, that's the song that Pat McAfee gets clipped dancing on the desks all the time.
Oh, yes. Great analogy there.
That's how I got introduced.
It used to be my alarm in the morning, his actual theme. My roommate was not too happy with that sophomore year. But yeah,
To be expected.
banger.
And then Joey Chestnut, 62 dogs. Everybody was like, "Oh, he didn't break the record he said he was going to break." Well, there was a lightning delay to cause slow buns.
Yeah, here's the thing. I'm taking the under if he could rally the troops like he did to have that contest go on.
Have you ever heard him explain fast and slow buns?
That sounds fugazi. That sounds so fake.
Fast buns are when the buns are fresh. Slow buns are when they're kind of stale.
They had to be sitting in the rain at slow buns.
Slow buns.
It's a cloudy rain.
Slow buns, slow dogs.
You're telling me that those dogs did not have a little bit of precipitation on them? Absolutely did.
I did see one of the greatest tweets ever during the contest.
What was it?
And it was the greatest internet meme. Nancy Reagan is smiling down on Coney Island right now.
That's terrible. That's just awesome.
Do you get
I
that?
loved it. No, but I think it
So
plays.
every few months or like every year, the greatest thing to ever come to fruition, Nancy Reagan on Hollywood sets was regarded as and this is just me quoting, she was known as the throat goat. If you're picking up what I'm putting down.
I'm digesting.
So is Joey Chestnut.
There it is.
So somebody said Nancy Reagan is looking down, smiling.
That is unbelievable. The internet remains undefeated.
Undefeated. Father Time, the internet. Undefeated.
That's incredible.
That might have to be a tier ranking list for Patty Pitts one day. The best things that have gone undefeated.
That's so rude of you to bring up. It's so.
I wasn't
rude.
even thinking in that vein.
Sorry, I'm just bitter.
But it is a good list.
Undertaker,
we got to start doing that. I know. Trill Withers does it for his show, Tyler, where they put the tier ranking screenshots out and everything. We got to start doing stuff like that.
Yeah, easy. I mean, that's
you guys. That's your content
personified.
personified.
I am walking content. DJ said it. He wants to attach like a 24-hour GoPro to me and be like, "What does he do?" Like, I'm telling you, after the day I had after work, to bring up at 4 a.m. and your house may or may not have just saved your house from being flooded. Like,
A true American hero, Pat Pitts.
That's why I am the champ.
You are America's ass. That's all we got for you guys tonight. Make sure you're following us on the socials at Underground PHI, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok at Underground PHI, Facebook.com/Underground Sports PHI, Twitch.tv/Underground Sports PHI if you want to watch the show live like you just watched tonight. Follow Pitsy on Twitter at Pat_Pitts and at Pitsy35 on Instagram. We got to get you on TikTok too. You would crush on there.
I think I would.
Your peeps videos crush. Because once you get to 1,000 followers on TikTok, you can go live.
Oh, that's okay. All right, we'll work.
You would crush on the talk.
Crush the talk.
Get Pitsy on TikTok. You can follow me on Twitter at KBIZZL311, Instagram at KBIZZLE11, and I'm on TikTok at KB Underground because both of my social media handles were taken already on TikTok. So I just underground branded my TikTok, so there you go. Haven't posted yet, but I am on there, so get my followers up, and maybe I'll start posting on TikTok too. Subscribe to the podcast feed. Be like Mama Castellanos and listen to the podcast on Apple, Spotify, wherever you get your podcast. Leave a 5-star rating and review. Goes a long way for helping this show continue to grow. Helps our company grow. All that. Do it. Get your merch, phiapparel.co. Use code Underground. 10% off any and all merch orders. That's how you can effectively and directly support everything we're doing. And subscribe to the Underground Sports Philadelphia YouTube channel, youtube.com/@Underground Sports Philadelphia. It's where you get full video episodes of this show twice a week, live streams like Moonshot Mania, Monday, July 10th, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, only on YouTube. youtube.com/@Underground Sports Philadelphia. Trying to get to 600 subscribers before the end of the month. And, of course, hashtag DJ1K September 4th. Big thank you to Security 21 Security Systems and Paul J. Gillespie Incorporated for their continued support of this podcast. And we are presented to you by the City of Vineland. And whether you're a company looking to expand, relocate, or are a new business startup, selecting the right location is critical to your success. Vineland, New Jersey offers both an affordable business location and an excellent quality of life. The city's economic development department is a one-stop source for moving your project through the development and approval process. Their goal is to make this process as smooth as possible and to provide the fastest turnaround times in the region. If you're considering potential locations for your operation, contact the Vineland Economic Development Team at 856-794-4100. That's 856-794-4100. Vineland, New Jersey, where it's always growing season. We'll be back with another episode talking all things Phils going into the All-Star break, a home run derby preview, whatever else happens in NBA free agency, some more immaculate grids, all that good stuff will be coming to you on the next episode. But until then, this has been episode number 548 of Underground Sports Philadelphia, presented by the City of Vineland. For Pitsy, for our Italian, Matthew, Matteo, and myself,
Hey,
KB.
I'm about to go enjoy a pizza myself.
Hey, paisans. Until next time, we're getting that cup out of here. We are signing off. Peace.
Don't tip the tower.